If you want to sell courses, coaching, online memberships, masterminds, and you're curious, like what are the tools that we use? How have we been able to make several $1,000,000 selling these digital products online? And what are those tools that we use? Well, in this video, I'm going to take you through what these tools are. And I'm just going to flat out give it to you, and I'm going to jump right in and do it right now. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this right here. Okay, go ahead and screenshot this, and you'll have that list. And I'm going to quickly go through what these things are. So Skool, all right, Skool is one of them that we use. Very important. This is where we have our community. This is where we have our courses. This is where we have our calendar, where we can do weekly coaching calls, and we have a leaderboard over there. And it's just an incredible thing. If your application tool, it's an amazing software if you're trying to make it as simple as possible to sell courses, coaching, and masterminds or digital products. Okay. The next one is Stripe. So we use Stripe. That's how we collect payments. We just integrate Stripe with Skool, and then people can pay us monthly, or they can pay us one time. We can charge high ticket, and then it hooks up to a bunch of cool things like Klarna and all this stuff so that it can give them options. It's just a great tool to use to get paid. And it's neat because you just pay as you go with it, okay? And then I use System. People use other things, but I use this System, okay? It's got an E on the end. It's kind of weird. But System is my funnel and my email automations. So I can create web pages over there. I can do my email marketing over there, and it's extremely simple, which is one of the things that I really stress to make sure that is happening is simplicity, less is more, and it just makes it really easy, all right? And it's incredibly inexpensive, and what you get for free is just insane. And then Miro. So Miro is a tool that I use to create slideshows, slide decks. It lets me scribble and draw while I'm recording my screen. So this is an incredible way to teach. It's a great way to show different things and actually show why you're telling, and it's very helpful in an e-learning business. And then Loom. So I absolutely love Loom because you can record your screen, you can record your face, and you can record your voice. So awesome, right? So you can be on the computer, or you can do it even on your phone, and you can basically have something on your screen. You could connect with them because they're going to see your face, and then you can talk to them, your customers, your clients, and you can show them how things go. You can move the mouse around, you can draw, and then it's got AI hooked to it. So it gives you titles, it breaks things down in chapters, it transcribes what you said. It's got a little bit of an editing feature to it. It's incredible for building courses. Okay. It's incredible for creating your modules and your trainings. And what's so cool about it is it's literally like no money. I mean, it's $5, $15 if you get the upgrade, something like that. And as soon as you get done recording, it literally is ready to send right away, like that fast. And then you can also download it, so you can upload it to, say, like YouTube or something like that. A little trick that I love is I'll just, if I was recording something like this, I'm not actually using Loom to record this one, but if I were using Loom to record this, when I get done, it would create a document of everything I talked about, and then I could create a PDF, and you can use that a lot of times as like a lead magnet or a cheat sheet or something like that. Or in courses, when you get done, it'll create a step-by-step or a standard operating procedure of whatever you just talked about. I mean, it is literally awesome, okay? It's just the best tool ever. Really love Loom. And it's the thing where you see like the little circle down in the corner where you see somebody and they can like move it around. Huge. I use that tool all day, every day. ScreenFlow is kind of like Loom. ScreenFlow for Mac, you can use Camtasia if you're a Windows or PC user. But ScreenFlow does basically the same thing. It just has more editing features. You can do a little bit more, spicy editing. You can do it's just got more function, more power. But a lot of times it just takes longer, and there's not enough margin of difference to really overcompensate just using Loom. And then I use CapCut, okay? I use CapCut to put captions on things because a lot of times people like watching things quiet, right? Or they're at the job, or they're on the couch, or whatever the case is, right? They can at least read the captions, and they'll at least consume the video or a lot of times it helps them follow along with the video. And you can cut and splice, you can add music, you can do filters on it. CapCut is actually amazing. You can get it on your desktop, like the computer, and I use it on my phone all the time because I can take long videos like this and I can chop it up and make them shorter videos, and it makes content production super fast. Okay, and then Calendly. All right, so Calendly I use when I do like coaching, or if we got one-on-one calls. Sometimes I'll sell things like a course or a one-time product or just whatever I'm selling, some sort of coaching mastermind, course, whatever it is. And I'll let them know, hey, if you get started right now, to add urgency or scarcity, I tell them, hey, you can get some free one-on-one coaching calls. Well, what I'll do is I'll send them my Calendly link, and then they can schedule a call whenever I have my schedule available. So I kind of set up my schedule. I use Google Calendar and connect it to Calendly. And then when I send them the Calendly link, whatever I've got open on my Google Calendar, it'll allow them to see that and they can schedule that time. So it's never a problem of them interrupting my day with some random call. Calendly lets them schedule. I can even ask a few survey questions. And this is great for doing strategy sessions or selling over the phone or anything like that. So very inexpensive, very great. And then Zoom, I'm sure you're probably familiar with, but Zoom is incredible, right? Zoom lets you that's how you're doing your coaching. I've ran masterminds through that. I run my membership coaching and support calls over at Make Once Pro. I get all of that stuff done through Zoom. Zoom is like every day for me. And then I use a good old-fashioned notepad, the old school notepad. I do a lot of my notes, like, when I prepare for like a program or something. It's really, it's hard to beat a good old-fashioned notepad. So don't discount that tool. It certainly is good. And then another notepad that I have on here to use is this notepad, because the iPad is so great, because sometimes I can show people inside of my program. Like right now I could show you inside of the program, Make Once Pro, everything that we do in there, all the stuff that we teach you how to use, all the tools and all this stuff, okay? But what I also like about it is you can open up the notepad on here, and you could open up a new note, and if you get the new if you get the new iPad Pencil Pro here, what I love is you can doodle and scribble on here, and it's a neat way to show people things. So another thing that I do is when I'm making thumbnails for my long form videos, for this video, or if I'm making graphics, or if I want to put banners in things, or make something look good with your products, that you just created, your digital products, I like using Pixelmator. All right, it's kind of like a Photoshop, but it's more express. Some people use Canva. You can use Canva as well, but I use Pixelmator. Okay, Notes, I already went over that with the iPad. ChatGPT, I use that all the time. Sometimes, it's kind of like it gets you that rough draft. Maybe it'll get you some ideas. A lot of times it can break down certain things you're trying to explain. You can have it break it down even better. You can even have it create diagrams. I mean, it's AI. It'll do basically everything, right? And then Google Docs. I love just a good old-fashioned Google Doc because it keeps it simple and you can get through things. It's kind of like, I use whiteboards too, obviously. And then Google Drive. I like to upload things into Google Drive that I want to deliver, and then I can just give them a link and I can give them permission and access to Google Drive. But yeah, so here's the thing, all these things are great, but how do you actually make money online selling courses? That's kind of the question, isn't it? I mean, yeah, these are, cool tools and all that stuff. How do you use the tools? Well, listen, I've got a free movie. You maybe have been looking at this over here, but I have a free movie that you can watch. It's How to Make Money Selling Courses. All you have to do is just go to www.makeonce.com. You can always go down in the description and get the link there, but I think you're really going to enjoy that. I break down exactly how to do that, okay? Because I've been doing that for about 15 years. So if you're interested in selling digital products, courses, coaching, memberships, masterminds, you want to either have an extra side income, or maybe you want to just do full-blown, quit the job and just go crazy and do it, you can certainly do either or, all right? So again, there's a free movie, costs you all but nothing. just go over to How to Make Money Selling Courses, and you can enjoy that. And I just can't wait to help you with that. You'll learn and see kind of how I use some of these tools. And stay tuned to this channel here too, because I'm going to show you how I use all of this different equipment, like this thing here, how I got it plugged into my phone. I know it sounds kind of weird when I do that, but the gadgets and gizmos that I use to talk to you like this. All right, so hope you like that. Go check that out. I'll see you in the next video.